What is going on, everyone? It's the old gaming vlog here, bringing you guys Black Ops 2 gameplay. Now I must apologize for this gameplay, it's not really good, but I had to record it really quick so I could just make this video. And I got excellent news for you guys. For the ones who don't know yet, there is a next DLC that is called Uprising. Now, it is not yet official by Treyarch as of right now, but they are going to make an announcement soon enough detailing all the details. Now I'm just giving you some early information. Obviously this might change, might not, but it's not really complete. Now this so-called Uprising, for what we know right now, we know that it has 2 multiplayer maps and a zombies map. There's going to be more maps, which I believe is going to be up to 4, and a new weapon we don't know. Do not count with having new weapons every DLC, because that might not happen. They did say it was kind of an add-on weapon, so, you know, don't really expect much. It was kind of a bonus, so... Anyways, let's move on to the 2 maps that we have so far. So the first one is called Studio. We don't know much about this, because there's not really much of a description. However... I believe that it could be, I believe that Treyarch has made a map that looks like their studio and you can just basically shoot at it. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what that's the first thing that comes to mind. That's first thing, it's a studio. I don't know what kind of studio exactly it is or how good or bad it is, but anyways, that's what we know so far. We'll know more when they make an announcement or when they upload the announcement, because the announcement, I believe, it's been made already. Anyways, the second map that we know of is gonna call Vertigo. Now, a lot of people, as soon as they hear that name, they believe it has some ties with the Modern Warfare 2 map that was supposed to be coming out, but it just never made it because it was kind of similar to High Rise on Modern Warfare 2. It was cancelled, and we don't really know. Some people say it wasn't a, it was just an early version of High Rise, and they replaced it. Other people say it was a DLC add-on. We don't know exactly, but people believe that these two do have ties. I honestly do not know if it does or it doesn't. Again, we might see similarities, but they might not be there. So it's really difficult to say if it is or if it's not. Remember the zombies maps, which is called Die Rise and Deterizer or some crap like that. That was the other map from before. They have a similar name, but they're completely different maps with no relation to each other. So I believe that's something that's gonna happen here. Do not get your hopes up to see a map coming. It would be cool and would make a lot of sense if it was the same Vertigo from Modern Warfare 2 that never made it, because even though it's similar to the High Rise, which is a map that, by the way, a lot of people wanted to see come back or some form of it, so it does kind of make sense that they would bring it to it if they actually listen to the players. But I don't know what it is. I think it's just a map of its own. I don't know. I guess we'll see more. Let's go on to the other game mode, which is a new zombies map, Mob of the Dead, Treyarch's most terrifying zombies experience to date. I don't know what this means. Now, a lot of people say Mob of the Dead, it sounds like Call of the Dead, so it's gonna be related to it. No, I don't think so. I'm not sure that's gonna be the case. Call of the Dead was one of my favorite zombie maps ever, and it was actually quite popular. Was basically, you know, with George Romero stuff. It had Sarah Michelle Gellar, which plays Buffy, and had a lot of other good characters in there as well. So it was a really, really good map. I honestly loved it, and I actually quite recently played it. Just got back to it because I honestly love the map. Now, I would like to see a remake or a successor to it, but I don't believe that that's it. And there's campers in this room throughout the entire game, which is just ridiculous. Anywho, I don't believe it is going to be the case. I believe this is a completely different map, but that's just me. One good idea that it could be, by the description of it, more of that could be a game mode more than a map itself. Obviously with the map as well. I believe it could be like a bombardment of zombies, like Modern Warfare 3 Chaos mode, for example. You guys know, remember Modern Warfare 3 Survival mode and Chaos mode, where basically Chaos mode, there's just tons of guys spawning everywhere. And then you got like weapons and like perks scattered throughout the entire place, and you just gotta pick it up and kill them as you go. I believe it's something similar to that, but with zombies, because again, that would also make sense to, you know, for Treyarch to bring it. I don't know, because they don't usually imitate or copy let's just say. Many games from the Modern Warfare world, from Infinity Ward, so I don't know if if that's it or not, or if that's anything similar, but it does kind of make sense. Again, it might be a successor to the Call of the Dead, of course. It might be with the game modes, kind of like a chaos mode rather. I don't know. It could be, could not be. Now, when is it gonna come out? We don't know exactly, but it's somewhat soon. I would say as soon as in a few days, because if you guys remember, the dates from the previous map packs do coincide with these ones that we're seeing right now. So I would say it's sometime soon. Not sure exactly when. I will obviously do another video with more details on this if Treyarch doesn't really give that much away, or they don't cover too much. But that's my thoughts and opinions on this. Now, am I gonna get this DLC? I don't think so. The same reason I didn't got the last DLC. I don't think it's worth it, in my opinion. Now, if you guys want another weapon, which is not that great, and a couple more maps or whatever, go for it. I don't particularly want any more. I think I have enough, and it's not just the question of what it is, it's a question of the price. I think it's extremely overpriced that they charge for it. And obviously players want the game to be fixed. There's tons of fixes to do in the game, such as the lag compensation fixes and a little bit more than that. And sadly, they aren't really fixing. I was changing my class here because I just wasn't doing very good in the game. But oh well, I just did a quick one anyways, just to show you guys. Anywho, that's my thoughts and opinions on the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As soon as it comes out more information about this, I will let you guys know. I am very confident that this is actually real information, not like fake one that showed up before. I believe somebody fake leaked another map pack that was just completely rubbish and just false information. This one I believe it's true, but if it's not, then again, it's not confirmed. So take everything with a pinch of salt. Guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more of my commentaries, and thanks for watching.